I do not want to record this video. I'm going to be very frank in saying that. And I'm going to try and get through it because I'm running out of F's to give. Dang. I promised myself that I was going to record and document this journey of doing more than my dreams, but doing what I really know in my bones is my calling as to what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what it looks like to be obedient, and obedience is hard. Hard is not a strong enough word for what I am enduring, and I'm just having a hard time. Dang, sorry. October marks 4 months of my full-time artist journey. My prayer is that this experience is my freaking testimony for what I still trust and believe is coming. And my prayer is that I have the capacity to make it to my greater, because this is hard. And the contrast is wild. And I haven't had the opportunity to fully overanalyze it all, but I'm sure that the contrast is also intentional, because I do believe that everything happens for a reason. I just had 2 incredible weeks of travel. Y'all know I love to travel. I was in Chicago for a conference. I documented my time there. There's loads of videos that I'll get to editing eventually, highlighting my time there. I got to present an art piece. My network expanded in a massive way. My time in Chicago returned my optimism when I was having a hard time feeling optimistic. And then I came back from Chicago. I was literally home for 2 days. Got to go to the Atlanta Art Fair for free on VIP night, which was crazy. But the networking again was beautiful. It was great. I made lovely contacts that I've done the thing, did the follow-up, sent the emails, sent the text messages, all of that. And then I got to go to Jamaica with my entire family. Well, my immediate family, my husband, my son, and even my mom. And I got to experience my first exhibition in Jamaica, which was phenomenal. And it was such an example of what I know is my future, from people being in awe of my work, students wanting to connect with me and learn from me. I even got to sign books. They had these beautiful catalogs done that that people wanted me to sign. So that was sweet. And I got to do that. I got to file for my son's Jamaican citizenship. Years ago, I got mine, which was huge for me. Exhibiting in Jamaica is huge, full circle moment for me and my identity, work, and research. And then to be in Jamaica and get to pass it forward. If I didn't get my citizenship, my son would have never been eligible. And now he is, and now that's been processed, and it feels so good to know that I've been able to pass down his birthright and his access to his ancestral land. Just one of many of his ancestral lands. Um, and then we came back to Atlanta just a few days before my birthday. My birthday was on Sunday, October 5th. My two best friends, who I don't get to see super often, thoroughly surprised me and was in cahoots with my husband and flew in to surprise me the day after we got back from Jamaica, so Friday night. And they spent the weekend with me, just a couple days. Sunday was my actual birthday, October 5th. On the way to the airport, taking them both to the airport in our family vehicle, we got in a major accident going south on 8575. And it's one of those accidents that I did everything that I could do. I tried to slow down. I tried to get out the way, but the vehicle's just too massive. And my car is totaled. The Volvo was totaled. That was my dream car. I didn't even know it was my dream car until I had to go looking for it. I didn't even think it was a car I would see myself driving in my 30s. And I did, because God said I could. And it was a dream car that I was determined to get because I wanted the safest thing possible to carry my baby in. And it kept us safe. It did its job. All of the investments and the things that we did were active. The car kept us safe. God kept us safe. The Orisha kept us safe. Because they were there. They were there in the car. And I can't do anything but say in gratitude that we walked away with no broken bones. Of course, there's aches and pains. But most importantly, my manifestation, my child, is 1,000% safe. And, what's going to happen with the vehicle is going to happen. Waiting on insurance crap, and it wasn't our fault, so all those things are just going to play out. But of course it just sucks. It sucks. And since then it's now been 4 days since the accident. I'm just depleted. A lot of that optimism I got from my travel, I won't say it's gone. It's just, it feels unreachable. And at this point, even when the insurance decides to get me a rental vehicle, because I'm stuck at home, I don't have transportation, I hope they can get me an electric car, because if I can't get a rental electric car, at this point, I couldn't even afford to put gas in a rental vehicle. And looking at my bank account is terrifying. And I was going into October with this master game plan of some things that I had ready to go that could bring in like some cash flow. And I just don't have the bandwidth. And I'm so lethargic since the accident. And I just don't have the physical energy. So it sucks. And that's my update. And I've been trying to get this typed out for days, and I haven't been able to. And every day it's been a little up and down, and I'm just resting in gratitude. I'm so grateful to be here. I know that I'm here for a reason. I know that we survived this for a reason. But my Ori, my mind, my heart, my gut is telling me that I'm supposed to share this, and I'm supposed to just continue to be vulnerable and share, and I hate it. I hate everything about being this exposed. But that's it. That's where I'm at. Prayers are appreciated. Art sales are appreciated. Opportunities are appreciated. Paid opportunities are appreciated. I need to put money in the bank like yesterday. Um, and this is the reality of where I'm at in trying to figure out my art practice right now. I'm on the cusp of so many amazing opportunities that I don't doubt will manifest and go through, you know, and work out because I'm the person willing to do the work to do it. The reality of what my bank account looks like right now, the fact that I'm paying for groceries with a credit card is terrifying me. My body is telling me to just lay down and sleep, and my mind won't let me rest. Um, it won't let me rest because I'm terrified. So, happy birthday to me.